All right, hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. Let me check this bullshit out. Yeah, because I might have to, Restream's got the worst setup. Just be careful. They changed a lot of stuff from years ago, and then people's using it more. But it has its moments. Motherfuckers get on my nerves with these goddamn noties. Yeah, that gets on my nerves. Fuck your survey. Because y'all get on my nerves with this shit. This is the only time I try to be patient on this platform, but um, let's see something real quick. Delete forever. Yeah, I understand. And yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'm checking the live stream, I'm setting it up. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. It's kind of weird, but we'll do this one like this is the last year for the end of the year. So this is the end of the year stream, but I'll be back next month. It'll be the next year, and I'll push it at the time, let y'all know, and these things sort out because this thing is getting on my nerves. I've been doing this for a while, but I'll show a recording um all that next year because I'm gonna take a long break from this because I'm not dealing with this BS. It's a lot of things to talk about, but a vlog stream, I might talk to y'all a little bit this week. I will see how the weather is and things like that nature. And I'm not playing around this year, because this year it's been a decent year for you. It's been a good year for me online in general. A lot of BS in the background, offline, and a lot of nonsense. And we're gonna talk about this Luigi character, um, execution, a terrorist act, what he did, and it's just kind of something that I expect after the election. It's going to be more of this in the future because this country's collapsing as we see. And I'm going to talk about that debate between Hezekiah, shouts out to him, and he's going against Rabbi Lewis or whatever his name is, but that where he's part of those camps. And I'm just like, I'm really irritated with this platform. I'm gonna be all right, but it's just I don't like the BS streaming. Like I really don't care really at this point. I got a lot to talk about. I'm not tripping. I just don't like the setup with Restream. They be fucking up my shit every time. Like it's always something with them. They always do this monkey shit every time, every place, every year. Like they always change shit. That's why I hate these streaming platforms. They're the worst. And we pay a lot of money to entities, and I keep it paid up as much as I can, but it's very difficult. I don't mind streaming like this format, but sometimes it can be a hassle. I don't like streaming all the time because I don't get views off of this like I used to, like during the pandemic, because that was a time where people was interested in my channel and they stopped fucking with me. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not gonna stop dropping content. Next year, I'm gonna be decisive how I'm gonna stream and whatever. It's just the reason I did the update on the channel, where I'm talking about the historical stuff, I'm gonna cut back on it because I already did enough of those, and it's not much to talk about. I'm gonna talk about just things that matter, and we're gonna talk about things like why people talk about the pop the balloon shows and all this nonsense and all the BS and dating relationships. I'm not gonna talk about this. Is not that type of channel. I'm just explaining why people are stressing over the somewhat of economy. I'm talking about during this period, a repeat of the second term, or your old boy, Mr. 45, or they will say Trump. Like the first time, I say he did a lot. No, he did not. He did half of the stuff he say he did because they all do the same shit. The immigration is a farce. Um, you'll have more terrorism as you always see, but it's a divided country. It's like it's already been divided in for so many years. I've said, "Oh, Biden is like, get the fuck out of here with that." Biden has nothing to do with it. He was a pawn from the Obama shit since Obama got how many years? 8 years, and then he had a third term with him. Like The people that always blame Democrats, y'all are fucking slow, for one. I don't dress you bitch ass niggas for that. Obama doesn't, Democrats don't run shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's where y'all fuck up at. They don't run shit. They're just pawns to the opposite side hand of the suit side. You know, I'm not gonna go get into the Edomites on this side. I don't give a damn about those people. All right, they don't run shit. The people that run shit, I told you that in on various live streams 3 years ago to 2 years ago. It's the same people of the same coin that has the Holy Land has the scriptures and have all this stuff I talked about for years and years, and they're the same people that's doing damage right now. If you accept, if it's somebody different, like get the fuck out of here with that. I don't want to hear nothing about Democrats and that. They don't run nothing. I'm gonna tell you a secret about them. When I was in the workplace, they lock your ass up, and that's why you see a lot of body cam channels. If you see a lot of body cam channels, that is Democrat ran. Okay, that's how they clean the streets. Republicans don't do shit. They promote crime and terrorism and corruption. You're gonna see more of that under your boy. Yeah, he's gonna tax the hell out of these countries. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. He cares about that money, and I get it. You know, that's the angle. What you see, he helped private business. I think Wall said something about these people on the internet. That's because they're in the corporate world. See, Wall's production, shouts to him. He's a great content creator. He reacts to the popular loon nonsense, and he's telling good stuff. But he has to understand a lot of that is corporate ran. Okay, it's controlled, and they voted for this guy. The people that voted for him got money. They voted for this guy. That's why Elon Musk ran his election so effectively, and it was all set up 2 years ago to get him back on the platform, and he did his thing. It wasn't nothing personal. It's just that's how the country is ran. And you look, the military industrial complex run this country, and the people behind it control the same people. It's just y'all gotta understand this stuff is over with. It's just stop blaming one side. They don't run nothing. They're just pawns of the same coin. But I get so sick of people that don't know about politics. Study from that side. Democrats have not done much damage than the Republicans. Republicans are way worse. I'm sorry, bro. They're not clean either. Like y'all act like they clean. Y'all bitch made. Y'all prove my point why Trump doesn't give a fuck about none of y'all. And he's gonna show y'all he don't give a fuck. That technology shit, he's being controlled by the same guy that put him in there. That's part of the elite brand. Yeah, Elon Musk ain't perfect, but they control his ass. And he's gonna get another job afterward. Elon ain't going nowhere. Now, the guys he'll get rid of is probably Joe Rogan and Ramaswamy. He'll get rid of half of the stuff like he did the first term. He can't do what he did the first term. They impeached him twice. And a lot of people try to say he's impeached once. No, he's impeached twice. And still was president despite all that, even though he lost the election against Biden. Biden, like I said, he made him president. No, that came from Trump. The economy under Obama was good. I remember when 2016, when I got my actual first job, you know, I was in training centers and doing volunteer work for years in my early youth. And in my mid to late 20s, I finally got a job in a dealership, inside a dealership. It was a barista, and I did my thing for 2 years, and I left that thing into 2018. This was under Trump, but the beginning was Obama. Yeah, I made some money on both presidents. I don't really care for neither one because I didn't vote for Obama the second term. I didn't vote at all on the 2016 election. I didn't participate in none of that, but I did vote years before that. I was a registered voter for what, '06? That's a long time ago. So it's a whole nother story about me, how I look at politics now, because people always blame one side, shows how ignorant they are. I've been talking about this for 3 years. Me and Cerulli, we broke this down to science. All the streams we did, we talk about who's what and who's going to get in. But if Trump won, it's going to be the same shit like he did before, but the only difference is he can't do much of it now because he already know tech is the big money. Now, everybody said, is TikTok going to get banned? We got to wait and see. I don't trust anything this government say in this country unless someone buys it or some billionaire scoops it up around Christmas time or before during January. January is going to be an interesting month. You'll see me talk about a lot in January. I'm not going to do a whole lot of content in January. I'll do like one live stream when I come back, and I do another one at the end of the month. I'll do that, and then the rest you'll see me do 2 live streams apart from each February and March, and you'll see how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be the DHD series will probably end probably in April. I'm gonna end it in April because that's the only thing I want to talk about. But back to Luigi. Luigi is a guy that murdered um the CEO guy. A lot of people's praising him. They said the guy deserved it. Me personally, the guy that he murdered or killed was predatory. His company is very predatory. I don't give a damn about none of them. I ain't gonna mention the medical shit about it. The insurance company is just terrible. They have bad practice, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But Luigi knew he that was planned out, and they charged him for what, terrorism. Yeah, he did his thing and everything, and we got sources to back up. But it goes to show you how you treat people when everybody's on edge. When Trump gets in there, it's everybody's gonna be on edge for a long time. And y'all gotta understand, this stuff is not coming from out of nowhere. This is a continuation of what we see in society. And a lot of young white men will be affected by Project 25. A lot of people try to say it's going to be the different race of people. I disagree with that. It's going to be the white man that's going to hurt the most because that's designed to destroy them. And Trump's not even going to do that because if that went in effect on both sides, if Kamala had the Project 20, it would be locking everybody else up. That was her plan. And that's why people didn't vote for her because she's like an attorney and she will lock people up. A lot of people say she locked black men up. No, she locks white boys up too. That's why they didn't vote. Well, I say a third of them voted for her, and then the most black men voted for her. She locked white men up too. You don't just like black. No. Look what she did in California. They mad at her about that. And Gavin Newsom, they're not gonna win in the future. And they said she's gonna run again. Shouts out to Raw TV for saying it. But I'm saying this to be saying this is the end of the year stream. I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff and what's going on. And this just shows you that a lot of people get caught up on the BS. And I understand that Trump will do his best trying to maintain that war over there. I'm not gonna get into his presidency, what he's gonna do, because he's got different people. And the ones he tried to have before, they did not want to fuck with him because they're upset. They wanted her to win so she can control certain narratives. But me personally, I look at this like this is a chance for us to thrive. And we gotta thrive out here. We can't cry about this shit going on. So the stuff that what I'm saying is valid. We understand what's going on. It just goes to show you that where people at today with certain things. But people are on live streams, they're doing their thing, mind their business, and I think this is going to be an interesting next year. But this year has been a good year for me because I learned a lot, and I just don't get the fact that people just don't understand that the world has changed. But you see this stuff all the time. But Diddy has this little fake case. I'm watching Law and Crime on this stuff. Benzino been saying a lot on real life productions. They ain't going nowhere. People always try to say they about to go down. They gonna sue them. No, they not. Jay Z's done. Everybody know what he did, and I don't care about Jigga. And so fuck these Jay Z fans and fuck anybody that support him. I said it here first. I don't fuck with that garbage ass shit he be on. He's done. LBJ is done. Like this stuff, Jag is coming out of the woodwork with this shit. Jag is another person that a lot of people been saying for years and years, and she knows the ins and outs of who ain't shit and who ain't going to be shit. Just be careful. Jag's one of them peoples, man. Like you gotta understand this stuff. Like people like that is a problem for the people up top, and then we already know. And people be on bullshit, posting nonsense on here. So my notice is acting up. It's going crazy because it's Wednesday. I mean Wednesday, excuse me. And a lot of nonsense is on the way. So I understand people are being reckless right now with they little bullshit. A lot of people is on bullshit right now. So I'm just trying to Get used to it. But anyways, this year's been good for me. Like I learned a lot. I told you it's a circus era. You see a lot of elections going left and right, left and right. And I think people just got to understand that the stuff you're seeing right now, yeah, she's gonna run again in the future, which is crazy. Shouts to Raw for TV and others. And I've been watching in the background to see what's going on. And the reason I ain't did a lot of outside live streams, I was trying to make sure the weather is good and I'll be prepared out there to talk to y'all and talk about saturated podcasts. Now, Fugazi's been exposed. A lot of people's been exposed, but we're going to talk about. And I've been subscribed to Ugly Money Podcast. They semi red pill. They just entertainment. They're a good channel. Um, they always talk about their little beliefs, but they live in Atlanta. So I'm outside of Atlanta. I don't live in Atlanta, so I'm in the same state they are in, but you see all these people talking. So more people are talking ever than ever before about the plight of the so-called the men plight, right? It's not even a plight. It's just we've been in this stuff before. Even no matter what president, they don't give a damn about us like that. So again, it's a youth thing. Now I understand. Oh, black people, who cares about what they think? They're done anyway. They got issues. They too busy being slutted out, whored around on the internet. That's why X is a huge thing. That blue sky is a joke to me. I saw all types of things. Blue Sky, and there's another app trying to compete with it too. It's just crazy. I saw it on another site I can't say on here because it's probably inappropriate, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the opposite of OF, but it has a blue symbol too with the bubbles, and I saw that. And if you have like the settings, whatever, someone showed me the settings or on their little page. They said if you have a profile, they said they show their Fansly X, what they say / formerly Twitter and Instagram, and there's another app that's similar to those. And they call them social medias. Well, actually, they're social networks. Social media is just a modern term in 2012 by boomers that don't know nothing about tech. Now, my dad's a boomer. He knows all about tech all day long. Okay, he's the smart one that know about computers. The rest of his kind, not so much. They're ignorant and dumb as shit. They're bookworm idiots, but never picked up a computer in their life. You got a lot of dummies in his generation and even mine. And they use that word. That's a media term, by the way. That's why I hate the term social media. It doesn't exist. We ain't got no media. Media has cameras, lights, production. They got all types. They got microphones. They got all types of shit, man. That's media to me. They got centers and shit. We ain't got no centers. People recording in the house, bedroom, you name it, backyard. That's it. Me, I'm in my room and just chilling in somewhat of the bedroom, but it is what it is, man. And that's how I do it. I ain't trying to get a studio yet. It's expensive. I'm trying to build one and I would love to. So yeah, we got this stuff on the wrap. So Luigi was an interesting character and I shared it in another platform. And I think Luigi was it wrong what he did? Absolutely. But calling him a terrorist, that's unusual to hear nowadays. But me, it's not unusual. They should call people like him a terrorist, but he's labeled as a terrorist, right? But you got these dudes of the opposite color would tell us, "Oh, he's not. He's just doing what he does." You know how they're going to defend that bullshit, and now you know what I'm talking about. And they need to do more of this. But in reality, this is the fall of this country. You see a lot of ills, and you see a lot of mass shootings. See when Trump won, you notice mass shootings has been everywhere with that girl, and not only that, and in Baltimore and other places. That shows you people are stressed out. That's what's going to collapse. There's going to be too many mass shootings they can't even count. He said we're gonna have full immunity for the police, and Trump ain't gonna able to do that because one, you're destroying the military-industrial complex. Two, you're destroying the police fabric of law enforcement, and three, there's gonna be a small civil war coming in his presidency. It ain't gonna happen his first year. It might happen 2 to 3 years. I'm just saying, if things don't get better now after Biden, Trump ain't gonna be able to fix it. He's gonna have to have somebody to derail this stuff because the trade wars with him and BRICS is going to be very interesting. But bringing it over here is not going to work. I just don't see him thriving in 4 years. I do not see that because the way the country's on edge, Luigi made a statement. And I saw him on that court thing on Law and Crime, and that man was was livid what he was saying, and he believed what he did. So that's enough on him. But that's the thing I got on him. But the Jay-Z thing, that's a distraction. That's a debacle. He's already been exposed by Jag, and a lot say he's gonna sue Jag. No, he's not. Jag is gonna be all right. She's protected. He's done. Hey, what's going on, Degenerate? Salute. Oh, they always are. Luigi is different, but he's got an old mobster name. But his family, his mom, I believe, is wealthy. Did a lot of dirt in the days. So yeah, you're dealing with a guy that's been around the block. I'm just looking at the fact that people just get caught up. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all a couple more minutes. Yeah, it's an hour stream, but this is like the end of the year stream. Like, we'll be back next year. I'm just gonna take a long ass break and gather my thoughts for this year and then see what's going on. Because in 2024, it's been a good year. We know what we learned from the election. We know for people, and then what we expect next year. We'll be all right. It's just the opposite group is gonna have problems, and this is who they voted for. And a lot of content is being pushed. It's been good, me on other platforms. I mean, I've been more talkative on X and Instagram. Those are my entertainment accounts. I don't share them on this platform. I don't. And y'all need to follow me. That's my entertainment accounts. You don't have to follow those. I'm just letting y'all know if y'all ask. I don't give that out. That's my personal. I'd rather be private with it. That's just how it is. I have them just to study people. That's what I use that for. I don't give that out to nobody. I'm just keeping it real. But I don't have a lot. You know what I mean? This is what I use this for. I use this for talking to actual people, content. I deal with content creators on this platform. The other two, not so much. No. Instagram's got that broadcast group, everybody, and that's it. Around on these internet uh airwaves, which got clowns want to try to dox and try to expose you, but they backfired. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I mean? They don't run nothing around here. And Telegram, they've cracked down on certain things, and they've been docile right now. And then Pavel, uh, what's his name? Pavel Durov, Durov office, whatever his name is, they put the squeeze on his ass to get rid of certain inappropriate content. That's what we saw in 2017 debacle, and then the 2018 with the Tumblr thing. The Tumblr, a lot of people call it the Tumblr gate. No, it's just like Tumblr all over again. That anything with a T is a problem. Telegram's gonna have problems. They got a billion users and everybody's using it, and it's just like they're not playing with people no more. So you gotta you gotta come correct. So they gonna monitor these groups. The public Telegram is the best, but the adult content Telegram is trash. From my experience, you got a lot of suckers in those groups. So if you like entertainment, don't waste your time on Telegram. There's other places better than it. Reddit is garbage. It's like I'm assuming they're rivals to Reddit. By the way, they're better than Reddit, but Reddit's trash too. It's a lot of trash sites out here on the internet. It's just the internet's changed since I was coming up. A lot of respectable people done went away, and you got a lot of suckers right behind it. That my generation and down below, they ain't shit. They have no manners and shit. So I've been watching a lot of reaction channels. Shouts to the Walls Production and Xavier TV. They have some good points about these shows. They try to say it's speed dating, speed dating. No, it ain't speed dating. It's just a bunch of bullshit. These hoes is getting on there exposing you dudes in these spaces, showing that they want some of that pipe. They just want to have intercourse with you, and that's the whole point of that show. And nothing to do with dating. They ain't trying to get married. The marriage rate is low. She got two people married. I think Arlette had two people married. I saw it on there, and that's it. And the ones that have long relationships, they were good, and a lot of them were bad. Just didn't work out. So, like I said, this content type stuff, you got to be careful what you wish for, and a lot of stuff gets caught up in the wind and in the whim of these things. Not saying you can't have content. Just be careful what you wish for with a lot of this stuff. Because a lot of this stuff you just don't know that all this stuff matters in due time. So I'm just looking at it from what it is, and I'm just like, and then I'm just trying this. I think I purchased this game. It's called Outriders. It reminds you of Witcher 3, but it has that feel. You know what I mean? It's a co-op type game. Like they've had all this stuff, realistic stuff about the planets, Earth, and all that, which is crazy. But the game is kind of like they use the word like Enoch, like scriptures of the tetragrammar scriptures that we use and all this stuff. And Hezekiah and I'm gonna get to my next point. Hezekiah and this rabbi guy named Lewis. If you check out Hezekiah, it's on my Hezekiah. If you go on his channel, he had a debate with the Muslim guy Christians in the camps, right? These guys sound like those camps and they ignorant as hell and don't know the scriptures. They so dumb as hell. I'm gonna find that video. Fortunately, let's see something real quick. These monsters is crazy. And then let me see something real quick. It's crazy. Oh, salute you, D. But it's just one of those things that I look for what's going on, and I'm just like, try to busy sort out the stuff. And a lot of people try to care about politics is like talking about the men and women. I mean, that's a bunch of BS. Like all that's distraction. I think people get too emotional about that color shit and they got y'all, man. Like the smartest thing I've learned is the other guy, like Trump ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Like you think he gonna do something, you better look at 2016. Nothing changed when he was in there. He has less people than he had before, but this time he figured out that he's a puppet now. So it's not like what he can do again. It's the same repeat of what I saw of what he did before. And Kudlow and what's his name, the other guy did not mess with Trump like that. And that's the thing about people. They just get caught up into it's not the celebrity, it's the idolatry. Like my man said, Hezekiah said, total boy, and he said that's one of the reasons why this stuff is the way it is. Like it's just something that we just have to look at in so many terms. And that's just the thing, when he says idolatry and like that, like all religion, all mankind is guilty of it. And that's true. That is so true. And I'm just trying to get out of this boss battle for a minute. It's just getting on my nerves with this monster. And then I'm pissed right now because of that shit. It caught me off guard. Damn it, I hate this shit. Every time, man, like it's always some monkey shit. But it's all right. Trying to multitask and all that. Let me find that video. Let me find it. I'm not gonna find it on YouTube. I find it on another platform. See what y'all talking about. Yeah, I ain't got time for that goofy shit. Let's see, what's that video I'm gonna find? I'm trying to find as much as I can. I'm being patient right now. Okay, where's that video? I'm not gonna search on the damn YouTube. I'm not gonna do that. No. Still one. Okay, where is that fucking video? Because he it was a good debate. You okay? Here we go. If you type in why Christians camp Israelites, Israelites, right? And Muslims never make any sense. Part one. He said, today we are asking Christians and Muslims, putting them on the hot seat and addressing their beliefs. We will go into why and exactly the way they do this. And this is the hot seat. Hezekiah made it well known. Okay, you can check out his channel. It says Hezekiah. And then another thing is, I don't know if you can find it on my page. Let's see something real quick. I am so sick of this Yahoo Noti. God damn it, man. Like, come on, bro. That's the shit that I don't understand. Like, come on. Cut it out. Damn, bro. Like it's always some monkey shit with niggas, bro. Okay. Okay. The home page. Okay. You see that fire lion symbol? He's got 4,000.2 subscribers. Okay, click on that if you see it on his page and go to videos. I don't know if he deleted that video or he probably privated. He probably privated. Yeah, he probably privated. Damn, he probably privated. No, it's on his page. Okay, for why Christians and all that. Okay, he rearranged it. He rearranged it. He arranged it. Did he get views? 104 views. Okay. And when it says for you or if you watching, I don't know if you can find it. Yeah. It was a debate in him and this Muslim guy named Rabbi something, called himself Lewis. He's part of those RER camps that are so ignorant as hell, talking about nonsense on there. I destroyed them niggas a long time ago in debates and scriptures and all that, and they act like they're the best, and they're not. They got bodied every time. Me and Elder Young one used to destroy these guys in 2012. So that's the whole point. And it just goes to show you that Hezekiah busts this guy in the scripture. I watched that for like 2 hours. And I believe that oh boy did not have a clue. He kept repeating about Solomon. And the scripture is just a song, like Hezekiah broke it down. It's just a metaphor. And then the actual, talking about the Lebanon trees. This is no arrows at the time. He's talking about the 10th century BCE, where a time where Solomon had peace in the land. He was not warlike like his father, like Melchizedek, or what y'all known as King David, right? King David, or his name was called Melchizedek. That's another name for David. So that's a whole nother story. But that's the thing about that debate, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I watched it yesterday, and I couldn't watch it the other day when it was dropped, but I understood what Hezekiah was doing. Damn good debate. A lot of prowess, a lot of information that he dropped. And old boy didn't understand. He tried to argue. He said, I gotta get that scripture. He tried to argue about that ruddy shit. A GMS clown, bro. That's where he come from. He come from them on the streets. And those dudes had my channel popped. They were double agents to Esau and everybody else. But that goes to show you where we at as a people. You know what I mean? Like I'm not playing with these boys. So, you know, that's the thing that is going okay, we're 33 minutes in, and it is what 2:33. We got plenty of time, a lot of time to talk about these things. But that debate, I just want to talk about it because I felt like when I saw that debate, that shows you the idolaters that he talked about. He said, just be careful with idols. And yes, and this is very common online and all this stuff. Podcasting, people have different ideologies and beliefs. You got to be careful what you're talking about. Like people lie all the time. That's just bottom line. Okay, we got to see what we doing right here. So Yeah, I'm just looking at I was being distracted right now, so I'm good. But yeah, that debate, I enjoyed the shit out of that. They destroy these guys. And damn it, I do not like this distraction right now. It's monkey shit. I have to do something. It's been bad on my end. I don't like Boulder Dash. Can't stand this piece of shit. Yeah. But that's the thing about me, but that debate proves the foundation how people are still stuck in idolatry. And that's true. A lot of stuff is just you just look at the things that you see, and I understand what Hezekiah was talking about, but sometimes you get irritated, you get distracted too much, and I can't help it. I gotta do something. Like these live streams can be boring without music because I don't want to get hit with copyright and all this bullshit. This is why I don't fuck with YouTube in general. It's garbage to me. Like I miss the old days that you can have all that shit, but you can't because certain entities done fucked it up in the media. Like the media done ruined this site as a whole. Like I remember them days in 2007. Then people was really knocking and rocking because I was around at a time when YouTube was as a tool. They had groups, political discussions and shit like that. Well, now we're in an age that people be on bullshit, like you see now on the internet. Like I look at content as what it is. I don't get caught up into the popular loon dogma. It's kind of nonsense at the end of the day because they're all looking for the D. They're looking for the peace, and that's what they want. And that's not something that I adhere to or subscribe to. This thing is strong. I can't stand this damn thing. I cannot stand these damn boss battles on this game. Some of them are good, some of them just trash. They just have poorly designed. And that's just how this is how it is. But and you know, and I'm just looking at it like, okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the reason I'm pausing and when I'm speaking is I'm being distracted right now, but that's okay. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna skip past the part where Luigi and the debate with Zeki and that Muslim guy with Rabbi Lewis. I thought that was interesting. That was a great debate, and it was just shows you the balance of Hezekiah. He didn't have time for the nonsense, but and that's just how it is. Yeah. Always some monkey shit. They ain't gonna let you have nothing on this game. I swear. It's always some whole shit. Oh God. That's why I don't like Boulder Dash. It's one of the worst. Yeah, I'm learning about Outriders. It's a good game, but it's kind of like it's that sci-fi shit that I don't like. And it talks about that Enoch nonsense. It's a good game, but it's a seller, right now. I think, it's just so you okay. Yeah, I can't stand that shit. That's the downside with this game. It has a Witcher 3 feel, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna trip off of it. And I see what's going on in that area. So I look at that's how it is. I don't know who's stopping outside, but I'm not worrying about that. So, see what I got. It's a lot of BS on here. Like, see something real quick. I'm going to lock it, and I don't care about the others. Yeah, I ain't gonna waste my time on that. I gotta check for a minute. Okay, a lot of negative stuff going. Okay, yeah, one thing about me is the stuff it comes and goes. You know, I'm not trying to people just acting crazy in sales. It's a lot of noise in the background. I know how to deal with it. I've been on these live streams for the past, I'll say 3 years, and I understand the bullshit that comes with it and all that. But next year, I'm not going to be on it as much. I'm going to focus on pre-recorded content and just turn it into a stream, whatever, recording and things like that. But it just goes to show you that in this neighborhood I'm in, it's just terrible as fuck. I know it's quiet and everything, but I don't like when people be stopping and all that. So I'm just tired of see what's going on. But it's bad out here. They said charges are dropped. Yeah, that Diddy thing is still going on. I try to tell you that ain't going away because his name is like a wrecking ball. I tell people that this is the type of stuff that you gotta see what's going on. I don't understand why people don't get that. He's gonna be talked about because he's a big name. It's a lot of silly shit going on. But it gets annoying at the times. But I learned over time, don't get frustrated. And then when you get used to it, you learn to fight through the pain. Like I learned that 3 years ago, live streams were a thing. And that's just something that I learned that people was on this type of time. But it was a time a lot of people try to say Google Hangouts. Man, fuck Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is for sorry ass people that can't even do content. I'm gonna tell you that really. I never liked Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts wasn't just live streams. No, you talked on the message board. You still got it in the message board, a Hangout board in your email address. We go back and forth in the email and then start talking. It was a guy named John DaCosta. He wanted to talk to me about my content and stuff like that. This is years ago. before it became a live platform like this, like streaming services done replace Google Hangouts. Google's a mess. And then YouTube live streaming is terrible. You can't even say much on that. I'm on a software purchasing on the side, but not, with YouTube, because I don't like YouTube's little live stream thing. I really don't, because they want to dictate what you say on there or whatever. It's ridiculous at this point. And that's why I'd be careful when I vlog shit. I can't say all the medical shit. I'm just gonna leave that alone because I'm gonna dodge it every time. Then I took two of my videos about I said years ago, who cares? People got it and they hope they download it and save it. I'm not gonna upload those again. That was on a vlog stream on the phone. So yeah, back then was very different. Live streaming was very, very strenuous. And the reason I'm bringing this up because you see the change after 3 years is censored. Um, Trump said he's going to bring uncensored the internet. That's going to be hard. Nobody's not going to listen to that until there's some changes. Like I said, he did a whole lot. No, he didn't, because y'all don't think y'all remember his first term. And I think the people saying that were probably too young that didn't vote for him back then. They said they vote for him back then. I believe they're lying. I was old enough to remember what Trump did. He the same motherfucker he was in the 80s on up and through the 90s. He that same dude. He just have a different way of moving about it. Because the first term, he didn't think he was going to win. He was going to lose against Hillary. If he would lost against Hillary, he would be running, should I say, the 2020 election, probably with a Kamala Harris. Like, if he did not win 2016, I'm going to say like this, here was our president, it'd be 4 years of the same, what you saw from Obama and the Clinton administration. And you'd be in more wars. And then women would be voting more. You know what I mean? But now you're seeing in the future, it's going that direction. So yeah, they're disgruntled right now, but they have a surge. We're gonna see. But Sergeant Will Pete broke this down. I saw his videos after the election, during the election. He talking about the boys are struggling, everybody's struggling out there. But Sarge has to understand you gotta get with the times. That shit's dead, bro. You gotta get with it. And that's the thing that you gotta see right now. So some things you just gotta look at what's done on purpose and what's on the main purpose of what you're seeing right now. So I gotta see what's going on. Yeah, check something. I'm not, suspicious of what's going on, but people driving slow and shit. Yeah. Neighborhood's good, but it's just a bunch of weirdos out here. I have to be careful because the internet's too wide open. I'm sick of weak motherfuckers trying me. I'm all right though. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. But these idiots, they be on some weird shit. And that's the problem why I hate, and especially Google, because they be leaking information and government's on that bullshit too. People driving slow. I don't like that. That's the only thing I hate about that neighborhood is it's the nonsense. Yeah, I'm good on this point. Okay. I get weak spam and all this other shit. I have to block people and all that. That shit's old. Trafficking indictment on Diddy. They talking about that now. Around this year, this is the end of the year. His trial won't start until next year, like they do Young Thug. We'll see if they got enough evidence on him. So you see this all the time. Like you get the notice that people are just start talking about it now. You know, yeah. It's just it goes to show you. Okay, let me got recurrent. Yeah, I'm just looking at what's going on right now. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on online and offline. But offline, it's kind of me personally. It's peaceful. Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit going on. Everybody's trying to celebrate Christmas. I don't care for the holiday as much like I used to when I was younger and all this other stuff. Well, online, these are actually reacted to these people in these relationships or they're trying to. It's already been dead. I've been seeing this shit for like 12 years ago to I would say I'll say about 20 years. Okay. 2004 is what? 2004 is 20 years. Am I correct? Okay. About 25 years. I'll say it like this. From 24 years ago. 24 years ago in the year 2000, right? Is 24 years ago. Am I correct? If people was born in the year 2000 and then they're 24 years old, you have to look at them that they didn't exist back then. The 21st century of the early 21st century before 9/11 happened, everybody was together in relationships. I remember this at 12 and on down as a child in the 90s. Everybody was together. But somewhere around during 9/11 period and after, this is something that I see a lot. I see a lot. And I'm just like, that period is when the best time people had relationships, they were happy. That's the best time I've seen it. And this is like when I was going to middle school those years. And then after middle school and high school, those were the best periods. Like it's a reminiscence of the 90s. Then somewhere it went bad during the before Katrina and then during that period and afterward. And after that, 2009, when I had my last relationship, I was like 21. I broke it off with her. The first time I met her, I was 20 at the time. I was young. It was down here in Georgia. And then after that, we've been together like what 6 months, and that didn't last long. She had issues. She was molested when she was 8, and whole nother story on that. But I didn't said enough. But I dealt with people like that, and then over time down here, I know everybody's been damaged here, especially in Georgia. So it's a lot of broken people out here. And then anytime I see Reaction Channels reacting to it, because Reaction Channel started in 2015. Then it started in 2012 because back then everybody was on cameras, they was outside talking, people was really nose to nose talking to each other about conversation, real conversations about things that matter. So at this time, a lot of people's on that type of time. And I think that people just know what's at stake. And you can say that a lot of people just be like, okay, this is the type of stuff we're on. Okay, and they expect much. I just don't agree that people be on these platforms making good content. They don't. And then I was listening to this last dude. Most people think he's a simp. Me personally, he's an in-betweener. He's married. He showed his wife. Yeah, he showed his kids. But if I would tell last dude, you need to chill, bro. Like you're semi red pill, but dude, she's gonna leave you. And they broke it all. They broke up before when they was in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, but they married now. Good for him. But if I was him, just be careful trying to get that YouTube fame. They'll pack you out of here, man. They're not playing with you out here. Definitely not playing with you out here because that stuff can harm you long term. I'm just saying, just be careful out here because the world is not nice. They're gonna remember who you are if you f around, and they're gonna treat you like dirt. And you're Caribbean. He says he's from Grenada, and I watch the channel. He's got a good channel. But if I was him, my advice: change a little bit of your content. Yeah, you can do reactions, but if I was him, just be careful. Don't try to offend people onto the top because they don't like your type of take, and that's why he's gonna get some hate because he's a different color, different shade. They don't want you. They just want to control you, make you monolith. Like we all think like that. No, we do not. That's these idiots that's in power, and that's why you got these Jake Pauls and these idiots making fun of dead people and dead things on camera. This is why I don't mess with the Paul brothers and all these other idiots online, and I don't want to do business with them because they're dirty. That's why this platform is about to disappear in the next 30, 40 years. 30, 40 years now, YouTube wouldn't exist because people won't leave this shit and it is what it is. If you save my videos now, you can imagine what I was saying then mattered. Some people just don't want to save and download. You might as well get your hard drive or something. That stuff is what I've been saying for the longest. So I got a lot of hate on this website, all the other websites I've been on. So this is no different than what we're seeing today. So yeah. He said, "Do you think it's gonna be a Democratic coming 2018?" They already doing it now, man. Hell, they can do it sooner or later. But yeah, but that's just how I look at it right now. So way content is looking, it's been dry lately on YouTube. I've been watching reaction channels reacting to the Pop of the Balloon nonsense. And it's bad out here. It's actually bad out here. And I'm laughing because people thought they're gonna get something. They're not gonna get nothing in this era. I'm just gonna tell you that you're dealing with hoes, you're dealing with people that just want to be ran through and they want to be toys the rest of their life. They want to be objects. But I think the problem is whose fault is that? They try to say it's the woman's fault. No, it's the dude's fault. It's these simps and these males out here. These males are responsible for their futures. So I get it, and we're part of the blame too. And that's why these females act the way they are. So yeah, it's a different point of view to point out. I just want y'all to understand that that's just something that I look at in so many times in content. I don't like the fact that I have to speak on it to get y'all's attention. I just don't have to do that. I just don't have to do that. That's the thing about me knowing what's up. And I noticed that I see this all the time. But you gotta understand that's the way to move. So again, I'll keep it up. But what I was saying, like, if you get into the political realms of the world, you'll know what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff, you just got to take things a grain of salt. You can't get mad what's going on and get angry at the situations, and people are just be on their time. But you got to look at it from that angle. I am not upset with what is happening in the world. I tell people don't be of it. So again, it's just goes to show you where people stand, where they at. So when you're dealing with people that's just not trying to say much, it's a dangerous thing. And then shouts out to Hicks Uncensored. He talked about the boy that got executed in Chicago. He it was a routine traffic stop with a seatbelt. I saw another angle. Shouts out to him for that. I agree that boy should be put down. He said some stuff that a lot of people don't agree with, but I agree with that. What he said, he showed that video what they did. That's the boy's fault to shoot at the cops, and Chicago police is corrupt, and they actually instigated. Both sides were wrong. I'll say it like that. But what instigated was a seatbelt violation, and there's a video of it, and he did. He shouldn't have shot back. They wouldn't have shot him. He would have been alive. He would avoid it. But he, knowing Chicago PD, he didn't want to risk that his life. He went the other way by going out swinging. I don't blame him. So it's a typical Chicago behavior of their murder rates and the police and the civilians. It's a equal playground. So you got to understand that this is the type of stuff that you see every day. And you notice that people are going to be acknowledging what's happening right now. So again, I just want to come on here and just talk to y'all and talk about various things, but things like this happen all the time. So when you're dealing with nonsense, when you're dealing with BS and you're dealing with stupid live streams from stupid people and all this other stuff. Don't get emotionally driven and have impulse behavior. A lot of that stuff you just you got to be mindful of that. I'm not trying to say everybody on here on this platform. It just goes to show you that I look at things for a totally different perspective. And you just got to look at it. Yeah, these girls be online doing adult stuff, adult content, and a lot of these sites they're not gonna make it because they try to be like YouTube. In terms of service shit, and that's what's gonna hurt these platforms. That's why OF is still around. They're not gonna get rid of it because it's too much money and data. That's the name of the game. And they try to say Bitcoin's a real currency. It will never happen. Bitcoin's a scam, as always. It's always a scam. A lot of people say it's legit, and to me, it's a scam because I'll say it like this: if you use that, you can't. I wouldn't trust it because people lost money over Bitcoin. I don't trust it at all. That's why I don't have it. And like I said, you got to know how to do it and all that. I don't give a damn about Bitcoin. That's a scam. That's a government scam too. They probably control that money, and then if you do it, they blame you for not going to proper channels. I don't trust nothing that's government riddled. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of nonsense that we got to got to fight. And this is stuff that I look at that matters. So, I'm not tripping off of it. None. Okay. Turn this off for a minute. My sinus is acting up. Okay, it's 2 minutes. I'll talk to y'all a couple minutes. Okay. It's an hour and 2 to 58 minutes. Okay. So let's see something real quick. Oh man. That's all I got. But yeah, we talked about everything. We talked about Luigi, that thing with the CEO with the insurance company that he assassinated, and it was should I say they labeled him as a terrorist, which it was. He planned it out, and then Pop Balloon fiascos and stuff I've been seeing lately. Nothing changed. Everybody try to emulate now. It's just a new wave, which is stupid for reaction channels to react to. Shouts out to APTV as always. He's got great content as always, and I'm just looking at it like, and I'm looking at it for what it is. I mean, shouts out to him. He's been supportive. I've been supportive of him, and we just try to give y'all decent content, man. We ain't trying to play around on this BS. A lot of times you just got to look at it for what it is. Like a lot of times people just want to argue and fight. And Wall's production, shouts to him. He's got a great channel. He dissects, and we talk. Yeah, we dissect too about these people in these relationships, and they're the problem, and they're 95% of the problem as we see fit. So we got to understand something, that this stuff happens all the time. That's why I was on live streams looking at the BS that we see now, and you learn a lot from people. Yeah, I'm not gonna hear about no pregnancy from her. Let's see something real quick. He had a oh fuck it, I Okay. Hour. Okay. Um, let's look at the post. Let's shout him out. Do that for a minute. All right. Yeah, that Hezekiah debate with that Muslim guy, he told his ass up, or a fake rabbi tried to convert on our side, and he got him. And Hezekiah just beat the brakes off him. And then I saw a battle rap with B Dop and Saga. Me personally, B Dop 30'd him. He destroyed that boy. They both had great exchanges, but B Dop destroyed him. Unbelievable. It's on URL. I'm not even subscribed to. I don't mess with them like that. I like the content, but. But shalom to the people of Israel, to the Gentiles. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Khalil and Degenerate and the people in the clouds. Appreciate y'all coming through, and new subscribers as well, and UD as well. Shouts out to everybody, man. I will see y'all next year, man. Like, I'm gonna take this long ass break. I'm gonna push this stream, the another DHD stream. So this is the 19th edition, the 20th edition. You'll see it next year, and you're gonna see it better than ever. We're gonna make a summary what's going on, because yeah, we're gonna push it. Yeah, because we did it on the 4th, didn't we? Okay, so it's gonna be a long one, but the next time you'll see me will probably you'll see it. You'll see it. It's gonna be after, and you're gonna see it. Yeah, I got it planned. Yeah, I got it planned. But you'll see that. Okay. Signing off. And I'm out.